Hello, welcome to May 26th through May 29, Day 4 of ESOL instruction for newcomers grades 6 through 8. It's your teacher, Mr. Ebeling. This presentation is based on the grades 6 through 8 newcomer ESOL May 26 to May 29, Day 4 paper packet. These paper packets can be picked up at meal distribution centers throughout Baltimore. The center closest to Highlandtown Elementary Middle School is John Brewer Elementary School. The school address is 701 Rapola Street, Baltimore, Maryland 21224. This week's theme is service, and today we are learning about service for animals. Look at the picture. What do you see? What do you want to know? Write or draw on the chart. When I look at this picture, I notice a human hand holding a dog's paw as if they are shaking hands. I wonder what this picture is supposed to mean. Read each new word below, read the sentence, and look at the picture to understand its meaning. Look up the word in a bilingual dictionary to write it in your language. This is a picture of the adjective rescue. To be rescued is to be saved, recovered. The family has a rescue dog that they found on the street. This is a picture of the noun animal shelter. An animal shelter is a place that provides a home for animals until the animals can find permanent homes. Lana went to the animal shelter to look for a dog. This is a picture of the verb adopt. To adopt is to take into one's home and provide care for. Maria adopted a cat from an animal shelter, and now the cat is happily living in her home. This is a picture of the adjective homeless. To be homeless is to have no home. The homeless man asked us for money so he could buy food. This is a picture of the verb volunteer. To volunteer is to work without being paid. They volunteered by planting trees in the park. This is a picture of the noun organization. An organization is a group of people working together for a purpose. My sister started an organization so they could raise money for a school trip. This is a picture of the verb raise. To raise is to get money in order to pay for something. Our class is trying to raise money to give to an animal shelter. This is a picture of the adjective homemade. To be homemade is to be made or created at home. Her homemade Chinese food is as good as restaurant food. This is a picture of the noun transportation. Transportation is the act of moving someone or something from one place to another. They used a van for the transportation of the dogs. This is a picture of the adjective medical. Medical is relating to medicine. The animal doctor provided medical care for the dog. This week's theme is service, the act of helping or doing work for others. Read the following true story. Use the vocabulary from Part 2 to help you understand. The vocabulary words have been underlined. About Molly. Molly Wagon is 14 years old. She lives in a state called Massachusetts. At home, Molly's family has 2 rescue dogs. Her family adopted the dogs from an animal shelter. Molly learned that some dogs are homeless before they go to animal shelters. Other dogs live in very bad conditions. The Paws Project. In 2019, Molly started an organization called the Paws Project. The goal of the project was to help dogs in bad situations. She wanted to raise $2,500 in 1 year to give animal shelters. She would also help dogs travel to her state, Massachusetts. Then she would help to find homes for the dogs. Raising money. During 2019, Molly volunteered more than 400 hours. She sold homemade dog toys, treats, and keychains. She also started a website so people could give money to her organization. In just 1 year, she raised $38,000. New homes. Molly also made 2 trips. She helped to move dogs from the state of Georgia to her state of Massachusetts. Once the dogs were in Massachusetts, she helped every one of them find a new home. With the money Molly raised, she paid for each dog's transportation, medical care, and food. Today. This year, 2020, Molly wants to help even more dogs. Through her work, she is saving a dog's life. Molly is doing a great service. She is taking action to make the world a better place for dogs and for people too. On this next section of the packet, we are directed to match each word on the left with the correct definition on the right. Those words are homeless, transportation, volunteer, adopt, organization, and homemade. Draw an arrow. The first one has been done for you. To work for more money. A group of people working together to reach a goal. Made at home. The act of moving someone or something to a different place. Without a home. To take a person or animal into one's home. Directions. Answer the following questions. The first one has been done for you. 1. Who was this text about? Molly. 2. When did the events happen? 3. Where did the events happen? 4. What is the text mostly about? Circle your answer. A. Making dog treats, dog toys, and keychains. B. What a girl did to help dogs and animal shelters. C. A girl's trip from Georgia to Massachusetts. Directions. Choose the best way to complete each sentence. Write the letter on the line in front of you. Then practice reading your complete sentences out loud. The first one has been done for you. 1. Dogs go to animal shelters. 2. Molly started the Paws Project. 3. Molly started a website. 4. Molly made toys, treats, and keychains. 5. Molly went to Georgia. A. So people could give money to her organization. B. To sell to people for money. C. Because they are homeless. D. To get dogs and move them to Massachusetts. E. Because she wanted to help dogs and animal shelters. Today's objective was to complete a vocabulary exercise and respond to written questions by revisiting a text. Write your answers to the questions below. 1. What is one thing you learned from this lesson? 2. What is one thing you are still curious about? Next week's theme will be courage. Look at the picture below and think about what it means to you. Final steps for Mr. Ebeling. 1. If you are in my Google Classroom, you can either send me a picture of your completed work there or edit the PDF that is in Google Classroom. 2. If you are unable to join Google Classroom, take a picture of your completed packet and text it to me. If you do not have a packet, write your answers on your paper and then text it to me. 3. My classroom code for Google is XUZFSOB. My number to text me is 410-645-0593, but please do not text after 8 p.m. My email is taebeling@bcps.k12.md.us. This is the end of this presentation. Please complete as much of the packet as you can if you have one. More presentations will be posted as they are created. Remember to be safe, stay 6 feet away from people when you are away from your home, and wash hands as often as you can. Goodbye for now, Mr. Ebeling.